This post-match report is proudly brought to you by Complete Sports Management, more footy, less admin, and Stat Guru, when numbers matter.
Hi, welcome everyone. My name is YJFL and I'm reporting from Bannetford Sports Ground, where the home team Surrey Park hosted Richmond Tigers. Surrey Park winning the game 47-22, and I have with me the coach of Surrey Park, Andrew White, and one of the midfielders, Tory Huggins. Andrew, it was, I wouldn't say it was an easy win, but still in the end you, in the third quarter you played well.
Yeah, look, the wind played a bit of factor today in the first and third quarter when we had it, and the ball was pulling up into the wind, obviously. But we just tried to play our own game and structure up a little bit. Richmond structured a little bit differently, and they got some good girls, so it was a bit of a struggle. Yeah, it's a good match.
And there were a lot of, 8 binds in the first quarter, and I think a couple of them could have been goals. What do you think about this?
Look, with the wind blowing the ball around a little bit, it makes it a bit difficult, but we probably didn't take the chances that we had. Yeah, we could have kicked a few more goals, but the girls got a bit excited and tried a bit hard or whatever, so that's footy, I guess, on a windy day like this, it's not too bad. Yeah.
The score was 15-all at half time, and I think it was a close game at that time. What did you say to your team at half time? Because they came out all guns blazing.
Yeah, I gave them a bit of a spray at half time. I didn't think we were really trying. We were sort of walking around and watching the ball too much. So to their credit, they lifted and came back out in the third quarter and had a real crack, which was what we asked for. So that helped put the match to bed a little bit in the third quarter, which was good.
And Tory, I just want to tell the viewers, Tory had 26 disposals today, and in the last match she had 22. Prior to that she had 36. She had been playing well in the midfield. Tory, tell us about your role in the team and how do you go about it?
My role of the team is mainly as one of the core midfielders, and I tend to hang back off the ball a little bit, just try and sweep up, because I got a pretty good kick, so I try and play it to advantage and get it up to our forwards as often as I can.
And how was playing today with the wind conditions?
Yeah, it was actually really tough. It was a bit of a shock, and there was a really huge advantage when we had the wind, and we really capitalised on that in the first and third quarters, where we scored, I think, nearly all of our score. So it was a really big factor today.
And coming back to Andrew, are you targeting any spot now with four wins in a row and playing with Richmond and Heidelberg again?
Yeah, look, we hope to finish off with the 6 wins, which is our goal. So we'll just see how things play out. As I said, Richmond weren't, like they've been beaten every game, but they had a real crack today, and they've got a couple of really good players, which is great. So if we can just keep winning and doing our stuff, we'll see where we finish up. I think finals might be out of the question, but we'll just keep doing what we do.
All right. Thanks a lot for joining us, Andrew. Thank you, Tory.
Thank you.
Over to Daniel now.
I'm Daniel Hewitt from Complete Sports Management. I'm here with the Richmond coach, Ollie. Ollie, good game for your girls today. Closest game they've had all year. What did you think the windy conditions had to do with the impact? What impact do you think they had on the game?
Well, I think one of the reasons it was our closest game is because when they had the wind in the first quarter, our backline played very well to nullify them from scoring any goals, and from that basis we managed to then build upon. So obviously when we got the wind, we could put some pressure on their goals, and I was very proud of our girls that even in the third quarter we were against the wind, we could put pressure on their goals. So in saying that, it was definitely with the side where the wind was going to was definitely the goal scoring side. So
speaking of your backline, I thought Jessica Larking was outstanding for you guys today down back, constantly repelling the attacks that came down. What did you make of her performance today?
Yeah, she was my best on ground. Definitely. She's just grown leaps and bounds. She's probably my most easily coachable player. You tell her to do something, she goes and does it, and it's just so reassuring. And as I told my girls, that having a player like that gives the rest of the team so much confidence to attack, which is one thing we've found hard by chasing scores all the time.
I also thought today was an excellent all-round team performance. There were no real massive standouts for your team. Have you seen your team's now been together a few weeks? Do you think they've gelled as a team, and do you think they're ready to continue growing as a team going forward in future years?
I totally agree with you, and I think so. I think definitely there's a core there and they really like playing football together. And I think they've really, the worst players have been now my biggest improvers. And I was so proud of them today. That was what makes a team. What makes a team get in a position that they had today is by improving your weakest links. Whether I'm doing the right job with my best players and in not improving, that time will tell. But that's always a focus has been to improve the weakest links.
And you got Heidelberg in your next game, I believe. What do you think you can get what are you hoping to get out of that game in terms of hoping to get a result or just improve on general performances?
Well, as I told them then, I'm wanting a win. I've asked them to really knuckle down with training this week, and we're a development team, so wins are going to be hard to come by. And if we have an opportunity to get a win, let's do everything we can to get it. Yeah.
I'll be there next week. Hopefully, see that win. Thank you for joining me, Ollie. I'm Daniel for Complete Sports Management here at the Bennetwood Sports Ground, where we saw Surrey Park defeat Richmond by 25 points, 47 to 22.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.